Okay, so Dana, welcome to Pixelatl. I'm super glad to have you here. Thanks for this moment to have the talk with you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, you came the first time in 2020 and 2017. You came up with at Cuernavaca the first time.
Yeah.
You were on DuckTales director. Now, then you came back in 2022 with the Old House director, and now with the new show. So, what your idea right now with all this stuff, the new kind of show this time?
How does it feel? Feels wild. It feels like every time I come back to Pixelatl, I'm in a very completely different part of my life. Especially now being a second-time showrunner. Uh, there are some recordings from past Pixelatls of. There have been past Pixelatls where there are some recordings of me on stage and I'm a little nervous and I'm stuttering
Yeah.
and people are giving me encouragement and it's very sweet. But now I have more confidence on stage.
New to the job, we think you'd be better suited as a revisionist. How do you think about that? And I'm like, yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah. So you think you're a new person right now with more confidence, with all the experience you have on life?
Yeah, I think I'm definitely, maybe not a new person, but I'm definitely more comfortable with who I am and where I'm at.
Like with the same style, but things like a little change, right?
Yeah, nice way of putting it.
Yeah. So, well, starting about, how was your experience right now here at Pixelatl?
Oh, it's been great. This year has been so nice. I've been like making new friends every day and obviously like getting to talk to everyone here and meet the fans. Like I think this is, out of the 3 times I've come, this one's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. There's a lot of stuff to do right now. Also the volunteers, all the people that is helping us. So it's like amazing to see the people connecting and all the new shows that are coming up and all the stuff they're making, all the guys, right?
Yeah. It's incredible. All the student passion, all the like beautiful short films that are coming. I was in a stomach again.
Don't worry.
I was on a panel to review a bunch of pitches for shows. And the creativity from that room was really, really incredible and inspiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, was there a moment in your career that completely changed the way you approach storytelling? Storytelling has been part of your life and everything you have been working up. So, what you can tell us about it?
Yeah, there was a turning point. I don't know how to describe it, but like in season 2 of Owl House, beyond just being able to do more of what we originally wanted, beyond that, there was also something that clicked in my head. I think it was while I was writing Hunting Palacemen. That script had a tight deadline. It needed to be rewritten a couple times, and I basically wrote it in 3 days. And the necessity of having to get that done forced me to understand story structure in a way that I never had before. And I was just like, it was like being an artist and suddenly understanding perspective,
right.
And understanding like 2-point perspective, and now 3-point perspective. And you're like, oh, I'm a god. Oh my God. I had that with story structure in that moment. And it just changed my way of viewing characters, basically letting characters dictate a story rather than trying to keep them controlled, allowing their personalities to shine and letting their personalities create the conflict rather than coming up with something obtuse and mechanical. That was really interesting.
Right. So you're like a person who likes to tell a lot of stories to all the characters and everything, to put it on in the work, to people, have everything, emotions and everything you put in each work you're making, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Like that. Okay. And how do you keep your artist vision, with the strong things will happen now in the industry, like demands, how you make it with that stuff?
Do you mean for a particular project or just in general?
No, in general.
I mean, I think that's as simple as I like what I like. I like drawing certain things. I like using art as a form of expression and writing as a form of communication, even if it's all through metaphor and allegory. And it's just something that's become so innate to me. Even if I'm not working on a big project,
Right.
I'm always going to be creating and always going to be trying to communicate something to anyone looking at a piece of artwork, even if they don't understand it exactly as I put it there. At least it's still out there, so it's out of my
Right.
head. It's a form of therapy.
Yeah, industry is changing a lot in each time.
Yeah.
The new generations wants and something new. The people of before the 90s, there are another kind of people. Right now, there are
Yeah.
guys more like, there's a type of violence or other things they want to see on TV, but
Yeah.
things have changed, right? All the
Yeah.
types you have to show on TV, like the message you want to give in everything you make, right?
Yeah, I never think it's wise to chase what an audience wants. I feel like if you're working on a TV show, especially with multiple seasons and multiple episodes, there is a chance to have a conversation with the audience, kind of a feedback situation where an episode comes out, you get a lot of feedback, you see people's reactions, and whether negative or positive, it's data that you can use to improve yourself.
Right.
That doesn't mean you're changing the core of your story. That doesn't mean you're changing big story decisions, but it can inform you, like, am I reaching my goal or am I missing my goal completely?
Right.
And in today's landscape, when there's so much competition in the independent sphere, when the industry is having trouble knowing what they want, like mainstream studios, they don't know what they want. It can feel a little confusing as an individual artist to be like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? Luckily, in times like this, often the solution is, okay, well, what do you want to do? Yeah. We have the space now where you can create your own animatic, create your own webcomic. So it's not about what you're supposed to do or how you're supposed to appeal to these bigger studios. It's just about making what you want to make, making what you think doesn't exist yet,
right?
Or making something that does exist, but it has your own personal spin on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the companies are searching for ideas, even though they're going to be like obviously a big ideas, right? Mm-hmm. But even though they need to risk sometimes, and they don't know if they want to put the money to put all the stuff to work. So maybe it's kind of difficult to the new guys that they want to put their show, even though maybe on TV or YouTube. There's now changing that right now on that media. But we will talk about this later.
Okay.
I want to. I don't want to go like more with this stuff because you have been talking about this like a lot with the old house, and I know everything. But like this question is like very interesting for me. Like looking back, what's the most valuable lesson you carry from creating the old house? I know you have been repeating this like a lot of stuff, but
yeah. But I think the most valuable lesson is just how important a healthy work environment is to the creative process. You can't constantly be burning people out. You can't constantly be making people afraid that they're gonna lose their job, or that if they say anything or bring up any problem that they're gonna get yelled at. That's something that I am so constantly aware of. And I'll say it before, I don't think I'm a perfect showrunner, but it's something that I am trying to learn and improve on with every new project, improve my communication skills and collaboration skills, but respecting your crew, knowing your crew, and having the power to help your crew and help the crew advocate for themselves and giving them autonomy. That is, I think, that's even more important than staying true to your creative vision. Because if your creative vision hurts the people who are helping you create your vision, then to hell with that. To hell with your story. To hell with that, like whatever your dream is. No one's dream should feel like, no one's dream should be like hurtful to someone.
Yeah.
I've made mistakes before, and they were all very, very hard lessons. And I'm sure I'll continue to make mistakes, but it's just like, if other executives and other showrunners can be aware of these things and realize that the world and even their show does not revolve around them, it revolves around everyone making it,
Yeah.
then I think we would have a lot more healthy workplaces.
Yeah, like the responsibility you have because you're leading the project, right? So you need to carry with all the people who's working behind you. They're part of their show. They're part also of your dream, also, right? They're helping to push your dreams up. So it's like a big responsibility to having up all the stuff correctly. You talk about it last night that all the stuff is happening right now. You need to protect them. There's also the mental issues and everything happening right now in the industry. That is a severe topic they need to put in on the table to talk with all the people that are working on the stuff, because, well, they're humans also.
Yeah.
They need to protect them. We need to say that they're humans. We have feelings. We have emotions. We have moments that we don't want to work. We need to rest. But that feeling is kind of hard, right? How to find a way to have like the perfect balance between working, between you, and between also what's happening outside the world, because the old house happened in a pandemic. It was a crazy stuff, and the people have something to watch on TV. In the case of here in Mexico and Latin America, have a big impact, and also they help them to reach out on the pandemic. And I know between also you were working between the season 1 and everything was happening and the hate rates. But my point is, you think that if you have the like, I forgot the word, but you gotta tell them, like, if you have one thing that you need to do it right or change about the industry, it will be that the mental issues things, or to help and protect all this crew is working on.
It would be, if I could change one thing in this industry, it would be everyone. Well, maybe it's a couple things, but I'm going to say them all anyway.
Yeah.
More realistic schedules, higher pay for everyone in every position,
Right.
and everyone is part of a big old animation union. Everyone, like in a beautiful world, everyone in animation across the globe has like their like unique union chapters where they can work together, advocate for each other, and protect one another. I'm technically not part of the Animation Guild right now because I work for an Australian studio.
Yeah.
But I still remain very pro-union, pro-workers' rights, and I think things like that help protect a lot of people.
Yeah, because right now we have the AI issue. You talk about that, and it's kind of hard to see that the companies want to make something new with AI, because you need the human part, the magic part that the people have to working on the stuff. And it's you see the difference. It's obviously that it's making with the AI with a computer. It's not human. It's have the emotion that you have. It's
funny you say like people want to make something new with AI. You can't make anything new with AI. You can't even make anything with AI. It's just such a pathetic, soulless tool used by people who don't actually want to create anything. They just want quick results, a quick dopamine hit, and the ability to say, I made that without putting in any effort. And those guys are losers.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Also, I remember when Matt Bradley also talked about it with the AI, and also the stuff right now is like, it's a big mess, and it's like you say, you fuck AI, so screw it. So whatever
AI.
It doesn't completely destroy AI, and I'll take this chance to say fuck AI.
Yeah. Well, I want to came back because you haven't had much time before ending this part of your house. Do you expect also the impact of this series here in Latin America, or also Latin America, around the world?
No, not at all. I had no idea there was such a big, such a huge like cartoon community in Latin America. I had no idea how much love there was for animation. And it was when Owl House started catching on, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I saw videos of people screening the final episode, renting out theaters, and I was just like blown away. So the fact that I can come to Pixelatl, visit Guadalajara, see some of these fans in person is like such a joy and such a treat. I like being here more than San Diego Comic-Con. And yeah, I never expected to be here, but I'm glad I am.
Yeah, the beautiful city, the paintings. You enjoy Guadalajara, right?
I do, yes.
Yeah. Before ending, I want to go to the Knights of Guinevere. So, how you feel? You're expecting the next week is coming out. So, what you can tell us about this?
I feel nervous. I feel proud. The show is absolutely beautiful. If you are a little squeamish about body horror, go in with caution. But I'm happy to be playing in this new genre of sci-fi and thriller and horror. It's a mash of genres, but I'm excited for people to get to know the characters.
Yeah,
and I hope I can provide some good entertaining scares and moments of discomfort.
So, what we truly expect from this new series? Emotions. We will need a breakup. We need a breakdown, mental breakdown. I don't know.
Let's just say sure. Yes,
okay.
Sure to all of it.
Okay.
So, lots of big emotions and opposing philosophies.
Okay, so we hope we have a big impact, also on wherever you're going to be the show on YouTube, especially. But hope it gets like the big expected, like here in Latin America and wherever part of the world. So before ending, what do you want to tell to the audience, to everyone? So a message you want to give us, like right now with a tough year, like. I remember your phrase of the how do you say, it's been a rough year. I quit when you were. So what you can tell about like a final message for everyone.
Final message. Even through the tough times, you have each other. Lean on each other, support each other, be there for one another, because it was true years ago and it remains true today. Us weirdos have to stick together.
Yeah.
Through the good times and the bad.
Okay, so Dana, thank you so much for this time. I hope you're enjoying Pixelatl and all the people enjoying all the talks that Dana have here on Pixelatl. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and I'm super confident that this show, the Knights of Guinevere, will have the best of the best.
I hope.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.